I need to make sure everybody has a pen and a pencil. Kamu juga, Teacher Vika. You also need a pen and paper.
Okay, Mister.
Aduh. Hello?
Okay, Mister. Okay.
Okay. There we go. So. I'm in my office and it seems to be a little bit bad today. So let me carry on. The magic of There we go, guys. Today's class. The magic of using ER or more. What do you think I mean? Guys, what do you think I mean? Let's see. Who can I ask? Who can I ask? Fira. Fira, what do you think ER or more means? Up to you. You can say ngatao. Ngatao is okay. So what do you think the magic of using ER or more means? What do you think, Fira? Boleh nggak tahu? Boleh.
Aku nggak tahu.
Okay, let me show. Okay, let's clear this. Okay, as an example, guys, this is an example. Maths is harder than English. Do you agree or disagree? Yes or no? What do you think?
Yes.
No.
Hello?
English more.
Some
English.
people say no.
Uh,
Yeah, maybe English is harder. So I want you to focus on from there
Fitri ya? Dia kecilnya.
to there. Harder than. So maths is harder than English. So what are we trying to do? We have maths and we have English. What are we trying to do? We are, guys, if you believe it or not, we are trying to compare two different subjects, mathematics and English. So when we compare, we need to add either ER or more. So let's see, Fira, how tall are you? Berapa senti? Fira?
yes.
How many centimeters are you? How tall are you? Berapa senti? Mungkin. Approximate. 150 maybe?
3.
So you are 153. Kansa? Kansa,
Yeah.
how tall are you?
How old?
Berapa tinggi? Berapa tinggi?
I don't know.
Approximate. Maybe 155, 160. How many centi? Maybe you could be like this. So mungkin 155, maybe you are 155. So we could say Kansa is taller than Fira. Fira is shorter than Kansa. So we are comparing Fira and Kansa. We are comparing two different people. Okay, so let me just pop this over there. Stop sharing. Okay. So guys, when we are comparing, we need to add either ER or more. So here we go. I'm going to explain to you the rules because there are many, many rules when we are using a comparative. So when we are talking comparatives, from the beginning, there we go. So this is me. As you guys know, you are grade 5. My name is Lee. This is some stories about me. Sini saya. I have an older brother. So for me, I am 43 tahun. I am 43 years old. But my brother, he is 45 years old. So he is older. I also have a younger sister. My sister is, my sister is 38 years old. So she is younger. I have a younger sister. I have traveled, my family and me. I have traveled so much and my family not so much. So the next one, Indonesia and England. Indonesia, I have worked for 11 tahun. In England, I have only worked for 10 years. So I have worked longer. And I come from a little town in England. You guys here? So, you guys are all still here? Is it my connection that is bad? Let me come back. Let me restart my Wi-Fi. Miss?
Mr. Lee.
Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Lee.
Okay, I just want to restart my Wi-Fi. Can you give me 3 minutes? Just wait.
Okay, Mr. Okay, Mr. Lee.
Ada suaranya.
Iya, teman-teman, Mr. Lee kayak sedang ada masalah mungkinnya dengan Wi-Fi-nya. Ditunggu dulu aja sebentar.
Oke, Allah.
Malah bingung aku ngeliat itu.
Hasan, gimana? Sudah siap belajar?
Tadi aku
Hasan?
dengar dia nyanyi-nyanyi pas teacher Li lagi itu.
Iya. Hasan gimana? Udah siap belajar belum? Kalau belum, teacher Vika taruh di waiting room lagi. Nggak apa-apa, nyanyi dulu aja. Gimana Hasan? Oke. Boleh dinyalakan videonya ya, Nak? Videonya boleh dinyalakan. Ingat pesan teacher Vika, menyalakan video salah satu bentuk kita untuk menghormati guru yang sedang mengajar. Oke. Terima kasih buat yang lainnya yang udah menyalakan dan sudah tertib selama belajar.
Okay, let's see. I have restarted my Wi-Fi. So hopefully it will be good now. Okay, everybody's moving, everybody is here. Okay, so back to screen share with you guys. So what did you notice about my facts? Now, guys, we were talking about two different things. Are you here? Hello? Hello?
Ya, Mister.
Okay, I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or what's going on. So when we are talking about the facts, we are talking about two things, me and my brother, me and my sister, my little city called Reading and Bakassi. So we go back here, I'll show you. So we are comparing two things always. So when we compare, you normally compare two different things. So for example, teacher Fika is younger than me. I am an old person, teacher Fika is still young. So, okay, so let's see. Comparative adjectives. This is what we are talking about today when we are comparing differences. So to make it simple, okay, to make it simple, guys, when we compare, there are a couple of different ways when we do compare. It's two objects. So for example, teacher Fika and me and my brother. Maybe Binahir and study from home. So it is more boring to study from home than from school. Home, school, two different objects. You've also got you can compare one object. So for example, teacher Fika, when you were in SMP, berapa tinggi? When you were in SMP, how tall were you?
Around 130 maybe, Mister.
Okay, so one object is teacher Fika. At SMP, 130, 130 centi. How tall are you now, teacher Fika?
152.
152. But you can very, very short. Pendek.
Yes.
So what we do, we can have one object, guys, but in two different times. So teacher Fika now 152 and teacher Fika long ago in SMP. So one object in different times. So that is one way we can compare. So one object like now and 10 years ago. So for example, for me, as I said, 10 years ago when I first, or 11 years ago when I came to Indonesia, nasi goreng 10,000, 10,000 rupiah in 2010. But how much is nasi goreng now? Maybe
20.
20. So it has become more expensive. And the other one?
More cheaper.
Yeah, it was cheaper 10 years ago. Now the other one, and the last one, cause and effect. Now what I mean by cause and effect, guys, it's a simple question. For example, if I said to you, if you study harder, you will pass your test. So you have your test and you have study. But if you study for more hours, if you study harder, you will get a better score. If you are sleepy, maybe you will fail the test. So you need to be, you need to sleep more to be refreshed. So these are the different ways of cause and effect. So go back to this. If we go, don't worry guys, you are going to do some writing soon, so don't be afraid. So this is where we compare. If I move this down, okay, are used to compare differences, things how you are different. We spoke about the girls being tall and taller. So between two objects, they modify. Now large, small, fast, or high. These are different things. I'll come back, I'll go back onto the whiteboard now. So they are used where two nouns, me, my brother, Jakarta, London, can be any two nouns are compared. So we need the noun, which is me, plus the verb, plus the comparative adjective. So I am, he is, am. It's called the verb to be, plus the comparative adjective, taller, faster, younger than the next person. So I am younger than my brother. So that is the basic, simple explanation. I'll go on, don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry, it'll make sense in a minute when I go onto the whiteboard. Now, this is the second one we were talking about. We've got better and more. So how we know the differences between the two, guys, I need to show you this, and you need to understand very, very clearly. It is, what does this word mean, guys? What does this word mean? What does illegal mean?
Ilegal, ilegal itu apa ya? Kayak nggak sah
It's
gitu.
like nggak boleh.
Nggak
Nggak
boleh.
boleh. So
Crime.
illegal means like nggak boleh. So it is illegal. Very,
Illegal
very,
is a
very,
crime.
very, very illegal. To,
Crime.
it's like a crime. Yes, it is a crime. To use more and ER together. Now, guys, I've heard this very, very often in Indonesia. I have heard it so often, and you're not allowed to use it in the English language. If you say the word you see like this, in English, it is illegal. You cannot say more faster, more taller, more younger. You cannot. You can only have one. So you would have, I'll explain the next rule in a minute, but you cannot ever have the word more in front of it. You can only have one word, guys. The one word is the most important. So more fast. Okay, in this situation, you are correct according to this rule. But in the next rule, I'll explain to you now, you cannot say more fast, but you cannot say more faster either. I'll explain. Just so that when it's your guys' turn, because you all need to do some writing. If we say like the word fast. Now, what I want you to do, Fira, berapa? Fira, fast. How many times did I clap?
Fast.
Fast, berapa? One and only one, that is correct. So if it is one only, you have to add ER. So if it is one syllable, one clap, then you add ER. So like the word tall. How many? Tall, berapa? Yeah, somebody said satu.
One.
Okay, well done. Young. How many? Young.
Yeah. One.
Young. Berapa?
One.
One. Very good. So you would say the word younger. So you cannot say she is more young than me. You have to say the word younger. Fast. Tall. Young. Old. All only one sound, one syllable. And if it's one syllable, guys, you have to add ER. But now the next one. I'm putting a space so you can see as an example.
Beautiful.
So when we say it, it's beautiful. But in Bahasa Inggris, you cannot say beautifuler. Enggak boleh. Beautiful. How many? Berapa? Beautiful.
Three.
Three. So with three, you have to add
More.
more.
I am more beautiful than
Very good. So just like that, teacher Vika, you have to say, I am more beautiful. You can never say, I am beautiful, because it is too many syllables.
Oh, okay.
Over here, more is with 3. If you have 3, you cannot ever, it is illegal to add ER. Nggak boleh. You cannot. So let me write another word. Let's see what you guys think.
Intelligent, more intelligent.
Why do you say more intelligent?
Because 3
Because it's
4 syllable.
more
Syllable. The word you are looking for in Bahasa Inggris, syllable. So
Syllable.
intelligent.
intelligent.
So if it has 3, you say
Intelligent. 4. 4
Yeah.
syllable,
so.
Mr.
That way you can never ever say, for example, Kansa is intelligenter than Wildan.
Oh,
Cannot
okay.
say that. Nggak boleh. You would have to say Kansa is more intelligent than Wildan. So that is the one of the rules. So remember, if it's only 1, pakai ER. So the word smart, like pinter. How many?
1.
Very good. Well done. Smart. So you would say the word smarter, not more smart or more smarter. So it has to be smarter, taller. So guys, try and keep that in your head for a little bit later when it is your turn to talk. Try and never ever do 2 in the same sentence, unless it is 2 words. I am younger than my brother, but I am older than teacher Vika. So there you can have like that. Teacher Vika is more intelligent than me, but I am smarter than my brother. So you can do it like that. So that is your basic rule. The next rule, guys, when you are doing it, if you have the word that ends in a Y, if it finishes in a Y, so like the word, this is for spelling now, yes? If you want to spell it. Happy.
Happy.
Now, it is, so happy, only 1. But now, if you want to spell it, you cannot go Happy. Yes, it is plus ER. But when you are spelling, guys, when you spell, Y changes into I. So the Y becomes I. So the word becomes the Y becomes I, and then you add ER. So for spelling, HAPPY becomes HAPPIER. Some of them, if it finishes with a if it finishes like with a G, big. So the word big, you cannot say that. Even though you just add ER, you need to double the G. So if it finishes with a G, put another G. So big. Bigger. This is something that you guys have to do. So when we spell it, if it finishes with a G, put G again. So these are different ways of spelling. So it's not for speaking, it is for spelling. Now, one last thing before we go to my presentation. Okay, where was I? I'll come back to it. Let me go back to this. Okay, so there you can see what I've just been saying to you guys. So when we change or make this car, maybe it's an Avanza, or maybe it's a Fortuner. So a Fortuner over here, car, Fortuner is better than an Avanza, but it is more expensive. So you see, better. Now, better is an irregular verb. Good, better. There's no such word in the English language as gooder. Gooder, nggak boleh. Good, better. And expensive. How many for expensive, guys? Berapa?
Expensive. Three.
3. So that is why we add more. So we do not go expensive. No, we go more expensive. Here we can see, do you remember the word happy? Happy.
Happy.
Finish it in a Y, like that. So we change the Y into I. So the Y becomes I. So you don't go Happyer. Nggak boleh. It needs to be I-E-R. And then remember the word big. So at the moment, maybe you live in a house, but you have bought a pet doggy. So you have now bought a dog and you want him to run outside. So you say, we need a bigger garden. The house you have has a small garden, but your new house, you want to have a bigger garden. So this was, as I was saying, comparing two different objects. Me, my sister. New York or Jakarta, Bogor. Jakarta is much bigger than Bogor. Yes? Yes, Jakarta is much bigger than Boston. So, now this one, guys, it's a little bit more confusing. This is the other one. You have a balloon. So when you have the balloon and there's no air in it, a balloon is very, very small. But when you, it gets bigger and bigger. So that means you can see the G-G-E-R, G-G-E-R. Much more expensive. Maybe, Frida, when you were in SD, or when you were in TK, you could buy candy for 5,000. Maybe when you were in TK, you could buy little chocolate for 5,000 rupiah. But now, because you're in grade 5, maybe 10,000. So everything is getting more and more expensive. Okay. So, guys, before we carry on, what I want to show you, last thing before it's your turn. Okay, clear all drawings. So like bigger and everything like that, we've got 3 different ways to pronounce the ER sound. In Indonesia, many people go like this. There we go. Bigger, taller, shorter. But when you are speaking English, you cannot do that sound. So you cannot go bigger, taller. Nggak boleh. So you have got the two. So this one is Indonesia. Over here, you've also got my English. I come from England, so England, United Kingdom. You also then have the US. US is America. Now, this sound, if you want to sound like somebody from England, if you want to sound like Harry Potter or something, let me show you. Look at the word cup. Not chuk, but cup. Now, cross this out and cross this out. Think of the ah sound. So an ah sound. So bigger, shorter, younger. So if you want to speak like orang Inggris, so like somebody from England, you make the sound like an ah. So he is younger than me. He is older than me. So when we pronounce it, when we now say it, the ER becomes an ah sound. The ER, like I said in Indonesia, is a R sound. Shorter than me, taller than me. It doesn't sound nice. So English is ah. America, if we go like this or like this, fur or her. Now take away that or take away that. So it was fur, it's now her. It was her, it's now her. So taller, shorter, younger. So whichever way you guys want to sound, whoever you want to sound like, as long as you, if you want to sound like me, go ah, younger, taller. If you want to sound like orang America, younger, taller. Now, what I'm going to need you guys to do for me, this is your turn to do some exercise. I need you all to go and get a pen and a piece of paper. Have you guys all got something to write on? Ada? Something for writing. Something for writing. Ada, Fira, do you have a notebook and a pen? Azam, do you have something for writing? Okay, you need to go and get something to write with. You guys are going to be writing now. Teacher Vika, kamu juga?
Yes, I
You
have,
also need-
sir.
Okay, Teacher Vika has. Fira, ada. Okay, let's see. Haikal, ada. You must jangan malas dong. Sini orang malas. Okay, Chut Camilla has. Hassan, make sure you have. Khansa, okay. As long as everybody has a pen and piece of paper. Now, what you are going to do for me is you are going to write a comparison. You're going to write, okay, Fida has paper now. Now, you need 5. Teacher Vika, if you want in your class, okay. If you want with your other guru, okay as well. So 5. I want you to write 5 sentences about I want you to write 5 sentences about your classmates. Okay, so next one. Five different people. And the last one of the rules, five different adjectives. So I only want 5 sentences. But if we say like, Tut Camelia, she can do Fira, she can do teacher Fika, she can do maybe me, she can do Aska, 5 different people. So you cannot say everything about one person, but 5 different people. And then 5 different adjectives: tall, short, young, old, fat, thin, skinny, any of those. So you need to use 5 different adjectives. Okay? Are you guys ready to go? Go. So write your 5 sentences, because just now you will read it to your classmates. So you need to write your 5 sentences now about this rule. So with these rules, 5 sentences, 5 orang, I don't know what's adjectives, and 5 adjectives. Bebas, anything you want. Okay? Any questions? Any questions? No questions? Okay. You have 5 minutes to write your 5 sentences, and then you will repeat them to the class. So 5 sentences for 5 people. Okay, go. If you have any questions, go for it. I'm just going to turn my camera so I can have some coffee. I'm still here though, I'm not running away.
Yuk, boleh silakan yuk,
Ya.
ditulis.
Assalamualaikum.
Ditulis tentang apa tadi itu kata Mr. Lee?
Dan perasaan senang baca kelasmu.
I'm back. I just went to go get some coffee. Okay, so don't forget 5 sentences. I'll write it in the chat box. There we go. So if you take a look in your box, the chat box, it tells you what your sentences need to be. If you have any questions, guys, just ask. No problem. Just unmute yourself and ask if you have any questions. Anybody finished? Sudah? Haikal, udah?
Belum.
Belum? Paki, udah?
Mr. Lee finish.
Okay, Fida's finished. Anybody else finished? Okay, very good, Fida. Let's wait a little bit for some of your classmates, and as soon as they done, you can read yours. But I think we'll get teacher Fika to go first, because she looks like a winner.
But I am only have a 3 sentence.
Okay, we still got 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Kamu nyanyi. Haikal, udah?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Okay then, Teacher Fika, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay,
Only-
so
Only
Teacher
one
Fika,
or 5?
semua, all 5.
Wow. Okay. Number 1. Miss Vika older, pakai N ya. Older than Kalisha.
Okay.
Okay. Fakih taller than Chut Kansa.
Okay.
Fawaz run faster than Haikal.
Okay.
My school bigger than my house.
Very, very, very good. Just one thing I would change slightly. You would say something is taller than, is younger than.
Oh, okay.
With the word is.
Oh, Fakih is taller.
My
Okay.
school is
Is okay.
bigger than. And when you said the word run, you would say, I think Fakih runs. So runs faster. But apart from that,
Right.
very, very, very good. Well done, man.
Thank
Hey.
you, Mr. Lee.
Who goes next?
Kansa.
Kansa.
Teacher Vika. Teacher Vika is older than Fawaz.
Very good. Well done.
My bag are bigger than Hasna.
Very good. Okay. Tiga lagi.
I'm very fast than Hasna.
Okay, I am faster than Hasna. Okay.
Done.
Okay, all done. Very, very good, Kansa. You did well. You were the first student. You did very, very well. Just one little thing. The word R. R. So A-R-E. Yeah, let me type here. R is. Let me put it like that. R is, so it should have been a break. R is for lot. So when you said my bag R, you only have one bag unless you go my bags are. So R is for many things, but is for one. So the next time you say my bag is bigger than. But apart from that, very, very good, young lady. Well done. Well done. Okay, who do you want to go next? Kansa? Maybe Fira. Let's go. Fira?
Yes.
Okay, your turn. Let's listen to what you wrote.
Number 1, Fawaz more smart from Hasan. 2, Fira more smaller than Haikal. 3, Chut higher from Kalesha. 4, Fawaz more confident from Fakih. 5, Wildan more taller from Aska.
Okay. Just remember, because you said like more, taller, more, smarter, you cannot have the word more and ER together, remember? So you would have to say smarter, taller. Don't put more. So this person is taller, smarter, like that. But very, very good. You spoke very, very well. So Fida, you spoke very well, very nice, very clearly. but try and keep the word more and er separate. Okay?
Right.
Okay, very good. Okay, who can go next? Qualisha. Okay. Kalisha, are you ready? Hello? No? Okay. Fawaz. Let's go, Fawaz. Your turn.
Well done is taller than me. Vira is smaller than Faki. Terus Faki is bigger than Zikra.
Okay.
Zikra is smaller than Haikal.
Okay.
Azam is stronger
Yeah.
me.
Than me. Very, very good, Fawaz. You pretty much learned everything in our lesson today. So I'll give you 10 out of 10 for that, Fawaz. Very, very good job, buddy. Well done. Okay, Teacher Fika, do we have time for satu lagi or sudah selesai?
Sudah selesai, Mister.
Okay, I don't want to steal your next class in case the next teacher has to teach as well. Okay, guys, please try and remember what we taught today about comparative adjectives. Don't put more and er together. And always use the word is and then. I am taller than, younger than, older than. So remember, you also always have to have the word than. So boys and girls, Teacher Fika, thank you all very much. Take care and have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.
Thank you, Mister.
Bye.
Say thank you to Mr. Lee.
Dah.
Thank you, Mr. Lee.
Thank you,
Alhamdulillah.
Mr. Lee.